Just now getting ready to introduce the players, and I'll call them off as they introduce them. Patrick Henry wearing dark blue uniforms, coached by Fred Self.
Number 15, Dalton Blevins.
Hamilton Adair 1.
Number 25, Bobby Klein. And number 33, Jay Hall.
And I missed them all there, Merle. Dalton Blevins, 1 starter.
Got Adair, Blevins, Gobble. It's Cade Gobble.
Cade
and
Gobble.
Bobby Klein.
Okay.
Jake Hall.
Number 1, Jimmy Schaus. Number 3, Aiden Glover. Number 5, Luke Harvey.
Castlewood with a new player here, has moved in, just became eligible. His name's Luke Harvey.
Number 2, Peyton King.
Xander Sanders, Peyton King, one of the starters for Castlewood. Caden Dishman, another starter there for the Blue Devils.
Number 24, Joe Dawson.
Joe Dotson. And also coming out there is number 10, Forrest McConnell.
It looks like a new boy is not going to start, Jamie. Luke Harvey is the
well, I guess
transfer
he just moved in, just got started, but Castlewood wearing their white uniforms, trimmed in blue tonight. So we got a lot of blue out there.
Be Jake Hall jumping center for Patrick Henry. He'll jump against Joe Dotson. And
pretty good size there. He looked like maybe about the same size. I believe Dawson's about an inch taller.
Probably. And just about ready to get underway. Referees have checked the scorebooks and looking things over, and they say they're ready to go. Ball is in the air. Tip not made. They're going to toss it again. Both of them missed that.
That was a pretty good toss there. He got it up in the air.
And it's tipped to Hall, wins the toss. It goes into the front court to Blevins. And Castlewood opening in a zone. Cade Gobble with it outside. Down in the corner it goes to Blevins. Down low for Hall. His pass back out towards the outside is knocked away and intercepted by Dishman all the way down. Forces one up along the baseline, no good, and Patrick Henry comes away with the rebound as Jake Hall pulls down the rebound. Long pass up ahead to Adair. He steps inside. Looked like he got away with the travel there, Jamie. That was Blevins, really. And he gets it back outside to Adair. Adair on the right wing. Down on the baseline it goes. Jumps, shoots. That's Bobby Klein with the shot. No good. Rebound pulled down by Patrick Henry. Hall slashes inside with it, and it's blocked by Dotson. Dotson to Sanders. As Castlewood comes into the front court, down in the corner to King. Three-pointer. Peyton King, good from the three-corner shot. That's a three. Castlewood goes on top, strike first. This is Bobby Klein with it on the outside to Adair on the right wing. He puts up a long three, good.
That was way out there.
Adair with the three, and Patrick Henry going to pressure three-quarter court pressure in the backcourt. Dishman gets it across, and a travel by Peyton King right at midcourt as he shuffled his feet trying to spin around and get a pass ahead to Sanders.
This is what's hurt Castlewood so far in all the games we've seen them play. If they're having trouble attacking that press, this is a three-quarter court zone press, and they got the ball into the front court and then walked with it.
Ball goes in the corner to Klein. His pass inside, knocked back out of there. Back across the court it goes to Klein. He put up a three, and it's short. Doesn't draw iron. Rebound grabbed by McConnell, Castlewood. He gets it to Sanders. Pressure in the backcourt still. McConnell gets it across to Dishman. Dishman all the way down on the baseline. Jumps, spins, jumps, shoots, banks it in. Good. Nice move by Caden Dishman. Castlewood goes up 5-3.
Dishman pretty tough down in there. He gets up quick and gets his shot off quick.
Now here's another three by attempt by Adair. No good. Rebound grab by Klein. Dumps it back down inside to Hall. Hall can't get the shot to go, and Dishman runs out of there with it for Castlewood. Tries to bounce it ahead and throws it away. Not a good pass, trying to hit McConnell, I believe. Pass up ahead by Patrick Henry is intercepted by King. King into the corner for Dishman. Dishman for three. Good, out of the right corner. Caden Dishman, 8-3, Castlewood. Both teams turning it over a couple of times. Adair with it on the outside, goes in the corner to Blevins. Down to Hall, down in the low block. Hall, good size, spins inside of Dotson and lays it in. Once he gets it down in there, he's going to be tough to deal with. 8-5, Castlewood lead. Dishman gets it ahead in the front court to King. King leaves it in the corner for Dishman. He takes it along the baseline, bounces it back to Dotson. Dotson shot no good. He was bothered by Hall, and Hall runs out of there with it for Patrick Henry. Gets it out in the corner, back down inside to Hall. He scoops it up, kind of a little jump hook, and lays it in over the rim. 8-7, Castlewood by one. McConnell, Dishman playing catch in the backcourt. Across to Sanders, McConnell. Now he gets it across to Dishman. Dishman all the way down the left side, tries to get in close, and he's fouled.
Looks like Hamilton got him. So that should send him to the line shooting too.
That's Hamilton Adair.
Dishman will have two shots. 8-7, Castlewood leads it. And the first free throw's up and good. That makes it 9-7 in favor of Castlewood.
Now Peyton King and McConnell are going to leave, and into the game is Glover and Jimmy Schaus off of the bench.
Dishman's second free throw's up at him, bounces out, no good, and down with the rebounds, Patrick Henry. Adair with that.
Blevins, I believe, had that one.
Blevins got it.
He gets it ahead quickly down in the middle to Hall, back outside to Gobble. Gobble shot no good. Dishman runs out of there with the rebound. All the way down court, a lot of collision in the lane, and I believe he got Dishman for a charge.
Yeah, that was the right call.
He's really a little out of control.
Yeah, he plays just a little too fast. He's got some talent.
That's where he needs to pull up and shoot that short jumper.
He don't need to be in a hurry.
No. There's a difference in being quick and being in a hurry, that's for sure. Now here's McPhail, who's into the game for Patrick Henry at the last break. They go down in the corner to Adair. His shot no good. Rebound, Dishman again. He comes out low with it, bounces it all the way ahead to Jimmy Schaus, and he lays it up and in. Good break. Castlewood now long pass off of the backboard, threw it way too far. McPhail did for Adair, and Schaus comes away with it. Gets it ahead to Sanders. Sanders on the right wing, bounces into Dishman. Dishman slices in between two players, puts the shot up and can't get it to go, and Patrick Henry comes away with the rebound. They get it to Hall right down the middle, does a little jump stop, but he traveled. Took an extra hop there, didn't he, Jamie?
Yep, that's 4 turnovers for Patrick Henry.
We got a timeout.
And somebody's taking one, not sure who. I think Castlewood called it.
It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Castlewood leads at 11-7. They're counting down the timeouts here like he used to do at Honaker.
I think we probably got about 3 minutes left here in the first quarter, but
they start counting down those timeouts and take the time off of the board when they do that.
Good start here for Castlewood, though, Merle. They have struggled mightily, but they're handling that pressure a little better tonight, I think. They really haven't turned the ball over but once against it.
Yeah, they've moved it pretty well back there.
They're breaking the press, but they've missed 2 or 3 pretty good opportunities in close.
Castlewood will have the basketball. They'll need to go the length of the floor, and they get is that Harvey in the game, Jamie, number 20. That's a new number for us. Pass gets into the front court. Schaus gets it across court to Dishman. He drives in on the lane, tries to reverse it up on the other side, but it's blocked and knocked out of bounds. I think Hall got a hand on it. Comes is that Kalen or Colin
Glover's number 3.
Colin Gobble comes in for Patrick Henry. Dishman with it on the outside. Down inside it goes to Dotson. He jumps and shoots. It's blocked and controlled by Patrick Henry. Hall got a hand on it. Pass ahead to Blevins. Blevins pulls up, jumps, shoots off of the glass. Short jumper, no good. Dotson with a rebound for Castlewood. And I don't know who number 20 is for Castlewood.
Yeah, we don't have a 20 on our roster. I'll have to find
I
out.
think that might be Luke Harvey.
Could well be.
Ball goes inside to Dishman. He tries to feed it into Dotson. High-low pass, and it's knocked away by Patrick Henry out of bounds to Castlewood. It'll be Glover inbounding. We'll try to find out who number 20 is. Glover lobs it out to Schaus, and it's stolen, taken away from Schaus by Colin Gobble. He gets it in the front court to Hall down on the baseline to Blevins. Blevins tries to hit Hall, and it's taken away by Glover. Glover ahead to Dishman. Dishman drives down in the lane, dumps it off on the left for Schaus. Schaus can't get the shot to go, and Patrick Henry runs the other way. Pass ahead, kicked away by Castlewood. It'll stay with Patrick Henry underneath the run basket.
1:55 left here first quarter. Castlewood leads at 11-7.
McConnell comes back into the game. He replaces Dotson, who has a seat. Ball comes in. Patrick Henry to Jake Hall. Back out in the corner, it goes to Blevins. He puts it on the floor. Back to Hall on the left wing. Hall for 3. No good. Missed badly, but it goes right to Hamilton. Hey, Darren, he missed the easy one right in front of the basket. Nobody on him.
Yeah, wide open layup.
Castlewood comes away with it. McConnell gets it in the front court to Glover. Cross to Dishman, slicing in from the left side. Can't get the layup to go. Patrick Henry with the rebound. Gets it down to Blevins. Blevins all the way down in the lane. A little floaters up and in. Good. And it's 11-9. Castlewood by 2. Dishman in the backcourt all the way across to McConnell. McConnell's pass stolen by Dare. Trying to get it to Schaus. Ahead it goes. Blevins in close. Puts it up and in. Good. Over top of Glover.
That ties it up at 11.
11-11 with a minute to go in the first. Here's pressure in the backcourt still by Patrick Henry. And it's knocked away and stolen. Down inside it goes to Adair, and he puts it up no good. Gets his rebound, puts it up again, and is fouled on the second attempt. They get that foul on, they haven't put it on the board yet. I'm sure who they called it on, but
I think it was Schaus.
now they got it on Glover. They finally put it on the board. It's on Glover.
Free throw by Adair's up and good. Gets a lot of rim, but bounces in. That puts Patrick Henry up 12-11.
McConnell leaves, and Sanders comes back in for him. Still don't know who the number 20 is, but we'll try to find out when we have a break.
Second free throw's up and good also, so Adair makes a pair. 13-11, Patrick Henry leads it.
Long pass ahead into the front court and almost thrown away, but saved by Sanders. Sanders down in the corner to Glover. Patrick Henry in a zone 2, and they knock a pass away and battle for in the backcourt, finally controlled by Hall. And he takes it on the dribble all the way down the lane and lays it up over the rim. Nobody stopped the ball there, and he just took it all the way to the rim. 15-11, Patrick Henry. Castlewood gets it into the front court to Sanders, to Glover. Glover across into the corner to the aforementioned number 20. He drives into the lane, puts up a shot, and is fouled. The shot won't go, but he'll shoot 2.
I have a feeling that that's Harvey, but I'm not dead sure. But
we've got number 5 for Luke Harvey on the numbers, and I think that's probably him because I don't think there's another number 5 out there. We're going to call him Luke Harvey anyway.
First shot up, no good. Misses. He'll get one more.
At least until we know better. Just got 11 seconds to go as Cade Gobble comes back into the lineup for Patrick Henry. And I believe that's
Dotson and King back in the game for Castlewood.
I think Colin Gobble's in the game too.
And that free throw misses.
Rebound grabbed by King, and he misses with putback when he had it down the baseline, threw it up a little too quick. Now here's a long shot at the buzzer by McPhail is no good, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Our score after one period of plays: Patrick Henry 15, Castlewood 11. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ.
$15 to 11 after one quarter of play. Patrick Henry ahead.
Castlewood will have the ball coming, starting the second period. Harvey still in the game, along with Dishman, Glover, King, and Sanders. Glover inbounds all the way down in the corner to Dishman. Back outside it goes to Sanders. Kind of a 1-3-1 zone. McPhail diving after a pass in the corner intended for Dishman, and he fouls Dishman, bangs into Dishman. It'll be a non-shooter, of course, and Dishman will play it from down near the corner. Dotson comes back into the lineup for Harvey. We've got Dotson, Dishman, Glover, Sanders, and King on the floor. The ball comes into Dishman in the corner. Long pass cross court, almost threw it away, but saved by Sanders. Now he tries to get a pass across to King. It's stolen, taken away by Blevins. He races down court, and it's knocked away and out of bounds. And I think they're going to say it's Patrick Henry ball, much to the dismay of the Castlewood crowd. I couldn't see what happened there.
No, we couldn't. We were screened out there.
Pass comes into Hall. Outside to Gobble, back in the corner. It goes to Gobble, Colin Gobble. Now to McPhail rather, on the left wing, down to the right elbow to Hall. He drives inside, puts it up in off of the glass, good, and he's fouled. Got that foul on Sanders, I believe. No, they don't. Yeah, they call it on the. Yeah, they call it on Sanders.
Harvey at the line trying to finish a three-point play. Shoots that one too hard, misses it. Rebound goes long, and it's off for Patrick Henry. That was a good hustling play that time by Peyton King.
That foul, they changed that foul. That foul was on Glover, his second. So King saves the possession for Castlewood, and Sanders gets it down in to the right elbow. Bounces it back outside to Glover. Glover's pass intended for King on the left side, knocked out of bounds in front of the Patrick Henry bench. Glover will play it in from there. Castlewood trails 17-11 now. Sanders with it on the outside. Double team, and he tries to feed it ahead to Dishman and throws it away up the sideline. So Castlewood turns it over again.
Yeah, that's 7 of them.
7 minutes to go here in the first half, and 17-11 lead. Castlewood down by 6. He's outside to Gobble, back to Hall at the top of the key. He's double teamed, puts it on the floor, takes it all the way down, and puts it up and in good off of the glass, but they call an offensive foul, I think.
I believe he did, yeah.
That's all I can see that he called. He giving the ball to Castlewood.
I don't think he stepped out of bounds.
No, I don't think so either. They haven't put it on the board that way yet. Castlewood in the backcourt now, trying to beat the press. They get it ahead to King, back to Dishman in the front court. Back to King in the corner. King slashes into the lane, puts up a little floater, good. Nice shot by Peyton King.
That was a tough shot.
17-13.
He was floating, moving to his right, and put it right in the bottom of the net.
Now here's McPhail down into the corner to Gobble, back outside to Cade Gobble. to McPhail on the left wing. He tries to get inside, dumps it off on the right side of the lane to Hall, and he puts up a shot in traffic, but a whistle and a foul.
They called that foul on Dotson. Looked like a fairly good block to me, but
I think they had that foul earlier.
he swatted that thing.
I'm not sure who they had that foul earlier on, Patrick Henry. They never did put it on the board.
Hall at the line will shoot two, and he misses that one also.
Hall's a pretty good big man.
He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line, though.
Here comes Bobby Klein back into the game, and Colin Gobble will go out.
Hall will have one more free throw. And he makes that one, so makes 1 out of 2. That makes it 18-13 in favor of Patrick Henry.
Castlewood trying to beat the press on the backcourt. Sanders with it. Dribbles it across, gets double teamed in the corner. Bad place to be, but he gets it to Dishman down on the baseline to Dotson. Fall away jumper, no good. Overshot it, and Peyton King with good rebound position draws the foul. Somebody went over the back there.
Well, no, they just called it out of bounds off Patrick Henry. Yeah, he didn't call the foul.
I thought they called the foul. Guess not. Pass comes in from Glover to Dishman on the left wing. Back outside to Sanders. Sanders chased by Blevins. He gets it back to Dishman. Dishman along the baseline, a whistle and a foul. I think they got Hamilton Adair.
They did. I think that'll be his second, I think.
It'll be played from the baseline for Castlewood. Only the 9th team foul. And Castlewood turns it over. Stolen by Gobble. Cade Gobble with the steal. And they call a foul here in front of us, Jamie, and just knock it out of bounds.
I think they just knocked it out of bounds.
They took it over to the other side to throw it in. Anyway, they called a foul on Dishman. They got one up on the board for Dishman, but that's not right.
Well, they got a charge on him earlier.
Here's Hall going inside, putting one up in close. It's partially blocked. Comes back out to Gobble. No good, his shot, but Hall rebounds it and puts it back up and in good. And Castlewood not having much answer for Jake Hall.
Well, they're blocking his shot, but not coming up with the ball.
And now here's a whistle and a foul on side court as the pass went across court to King, and he was fouled by Cade Gobble.
That looks like the 16th foul against Patrick Henry, so Castlewood will be in the bonus. We've got 5:07 left here in the first half.
Colin Gobble comes in for Cade Gobble. Castlewood inbounds into the backcourt to Dishman across with the pass across to Sanders. Sanders gets tied up, and a whistle and a timeout. Castlewood got the timeout before the jump ball. He's about to get tied up with the jump ball, but Castlewood gets a timeout. We'll stay here with this one.
Well, you can't break your dribble there in that situation because you're going to get double team and trap him. He's not that big, and double team's very effective, against smaller players.
They're passing it across court pretty good in the backcourt. They're getting the passes across, but they're trying to dribble it across then into the front court in this corner right in front of us. You get trapped in that corner, you're hurting.
Yeah, you don't want to dribble it into the corner, especially you don't want to stop your dribble.
Right, you need to get somebody up in the middle of the floor in the front court to hit them with the pass, especially somebody like Dotson, big enough for Dotson or Glover.
It'll be Castlewood's basketball here at half court.
We've got 4:57 to go in the first half. 20-13 lead for Patrick Henry. Glover inbounds in the backcourt to Sanders. He gets it to Dishman. Back across to Sanders in the front court. They go down in the corner to King. King shot out of the 2-point distance from the corner. No good. And knocked away.
Patrick Henry touched that ball last.
Well, I thought they did too, but they're going to give it to Patrick Henry.
Right here, nobody was in position to call that one.
Must not have been. They give it back to Patrick Henry. They've got a 20-13 lead over Castlewood. Adair with it to Hall. Back outside to Adair. Adair, long 3-point attempt. Good. Nothing but net. Hamilton Adair with a big 3, and it's a 10-point Patrick Henry lead. Castlewood gets it into the front court, but a travel called on Peyton King, as he drug his pivot foot, trying to stop after that pass. Here comes Schaus, Harvey, and McConnell, I believe, back into the game.
Well, once again, he was hurrying. You know, he wasn't any reason to be going that fast where he was.
No, he could have pulled up there easily. Klein with it outside. He gets it to the top of the key to Hall. Down inside it goes to Blevins. Back out in the corner to Gobble, Colin Gobble. And he hits the three out of the corner, and it's 26-13. Dishman all the way down, slashes in there, can't get it to go. And Patrick Henry runs out there with the rebound, and down inside it goes to Adair, and he puts it up and in good. Looks like they were going to mess up that fast break, but they finally got it in there to Adair. 28-13. Castlewood having trouble with the pressure. Shouts with it in the backcourt. Tries to get it in the front court to McConnell, just throws it right to one of the Patrick Henry players. Down inside to Blevins. He puts it up, no good. Rebounds back up and in good.
That makes it 30-13. All of a sudden, that pressure and Castlewood turnover.
Now here's a long pass attempt that's blocked. McConnell, and across court it goes to Gobble, Colin Gobble. He lays it up and in good. They're extending that pressure all the way deep into the backcourt now. Now Castlewood gets it across to Schaus, and Schaus cannot handle the pass. It goes out of bounds right in front of us at half court. 3:02 to go. Patrick Henry with the basketball and a 32-13 lead over Castlewood. Klein with it on the right wing, tries to get it down into Adair on the baseline. He loses control of it, and Castlewood ties him up down in there. Harvey in there now, along with McConnell, and tied him up, but it'll stay with Patrick Henry. They had the possession there.
Well, Castlewood's only scored 2 points here in the second quarter.
They really had trouble. Pass comes into Hall. He's double teamed. Back out to the foul line to Adair, or rather Blevins. It's Blevins, and his shot
missed everything.
Goes out of bounds. I thought somebody hit that, but I guess Castlewood tipped it maybe. It'll stay with, I think it's going to stay with Patrick Henry. A whistle here stops things now. It's Patrick Henry getting ready to bring the ball in. I'm not sure why they stopped that. No apparent reason. Now they give it to Hall. He inbounds to Blevins. Back outside it goes to Gobble. Gobble slashes inside, puts up a runner, no good. Hall up high for the rebound and sticks it back in right in front of the basket. They don't have any answer for Hall in there. 34-13. Now here's another bad pass. Castlewood trying to get it into the front court, and a timeout called by Patrick Henry as they pick it up right at midcourt, and coach calls timeout. We'll take a timeout. Well, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here at Madison.
Well, we've got a second Thursday night. We've got a really good game here on WXLZ as Eastside will come up and visit Lebanon. Pioneers, I think, a 3-point overtime win down at Eastside a week or so ago, and 2 of the better single-A teams will clash there at Lebanon. Let me encourage you to come on out and watch that game. If for some reason you can't get there, tune us in, because Merle and I will be there, and hopefully we'll have a good basketball game.
Patrick Henry leads at 34-13 with 2:30 to go in the first half. It'll be Patrick Henry basketball at half court. Castlewood falls back into the zone all night. Pass goes to the left side to Klein. Down inside to Blevins. Back out to the free throw line to Hall. He jumps and shoots from the free throw line. Good. It's 36-13. Long pass ahead to Schaus, and he tries to take it all the way in, scoop a layup up in front of Hall, and that doesn't work. Hall comes away with the rebound, and here's a pass quickly down court, across court to Blevins with the basket. Put it up and in good. Now here's a foul on the sideline. I believe they got a foul on Patrick Henry.
Looks like Dishman's going to the line. He'll have a 1-and-1.
I think the foul, they keep changing those fouls up there.
They got 21 up there now.
I think that's Gobble.
Dishman's free throw's good. He'll get the bonus.
It's Colin Gobble, I believe, with the foul.
I believe that's right. Well, they've got number 4 up there. Now we don't have a 4. Dishman makes 2 free throws.
That's Dishman's number there. They put back up while he was shooting.
Yeah.
Long pass ahead to Hall. Hall backs it out of there to Blevins outside. Blevins puts it on the floor, jumps and shoots just inside the arc. No good. High rebound picked up by Castlewood in there. Dishman comes away with it, takes it all the way the length of the floor, tries to get a shot up, but it's partially blocked. It'll go out of bounds to Castlewood. Dishman wanting a foul, but he's not going to get it. A little out of control again that time, Jamie. Dishman will play it from the baseline. Or rather, McConnell plays it. He gets it into Dishman. He hasn't knocked away from him out of bounds over near the corner. It'll be Castlewood's basketball again.
1:33 left first half, 38-15. Patrick Henry ahead.
McConnell gets it into Dishman on the left wing, out top to Harvey. Harvey passes up the shot, tries to get it to Schaus on the right side, and it's tipped away and knocked out of bounds by Klein. Now here comes Cade Gobble back into the game along with McPhail, Jay McPhail. Ball comes in to Schaus across to Harvey. Harvey's pass deflected, and on a run out, it's all the way to the basket on the other end. It's Colin Gobble up and in good. It's 40-15. Bad pass again by Schaus, trying to pass it up the sideline to Dishman and knocked away by Cade Gobble. McConnell plays it from the side court in the back court to Schaus, up ahead to Dishman. Dishman gets it in the lane, dumps it across the lane for Dotson. Dotson can't control it. It's taken away by McPhail. Long pass ahead to Blevins. Blevins down inside the Hall, up and in, good. Nobody has an answer for Hall in there once he gets it. Near steal, and it is stolen by Blevins. And he takes it all the way and puts it up and in off of the glass with a whistle and a foul, I guess, on Blevins.
Called an offensive foul.
Yeah, Blevins can't believe it, but
I think he kind of
pushed off.
Gave a little arm out there. I thought I saw one come out.
Hall's going to sit down now with 45 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Hall's a good-sized boy. He's just big, and he's probably about 6'4".
6'4", maybe 5. He moves well in
operates well inside.
He sure does. Sanders in the game now. The cross-court pass intended for McConnell goes out of bounds to Patrick Henry over in front of the Castlewood bench. Patrick Henry will have it into the front court. Colin Gobble will inbound. He gets it into McPhail. McPhail left wing to Cade Gobble. Back across to Colin. He steps inside and kicks it in the corner to McPhail. McPhail for 3 out of the right corner. No good. Schaus with the rebound for Castlewood. Castlewood runs into a double team. Finally gets it across to McConnell. McConnell up into the front court to Sanders. Sanders tries to put it on the floor and get through the double team and can't get through there. It didn't look like it went out of bounds.
I don't believe it did.
But it'll stay with Castlewood. Gets it into Dishman. McConnell inbounding. Dishman drives into the lane. Finally puts up a floater in traffic. Tough shot, but he gets it to go. 10 seconds to go here. 42-17. Patrick Henry lead as we count down to halftime. There's a long 3 put up at the buzzer from the outside by Gobble. That was Colin Gobble, and no good. So we go to halftime with Patrick Henry leading this one, 42-17 over Castlewood. We'll be back in a moment with halftime comments. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ.
See, They don't get anything offensively out of him at all. 18 turnovers.
What Castlewood lead, 11-8 or something like that?
Yeah, they were ahead early.
They was on 11 a long time.
I thought it was either 11-8 or 11-7, and then they can't handle the press. And when they do break it, they screw up down there. They get in a hurry. Trying to take it all the way to the basket.
And good first quarter out of Castlewood. Pretty close game, and then all things really broke loose for Patrick Henry in the second quarter.
Yes, Castlewood just didn't take care of the ball very well at all. Let the press bother them a lot. And then, like you say earlier, we were talking, once they got it down inside there, they hurried too much trying to get a shot up at the basket instead of taking their time and getting good shots. And
I think Patrick Henry scored 27 points, I think, there in that second quarter. Most of them as a result of the turnovers, getting good shots. And of course, Jake Hall, the biggest man on the court, he's probably not the tallest, but really operates well down inside and has scored pretty much at will. All right, we'll take another 3-minute break. We'll be back and I'll go over the stats. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. All right. And taking a look at some individual stats, Jake Hall, 18 big points for Patrick Henry. Castlewood unable to do much with him. 10 points for Hamilton Adair. Dalton Blevins had 8 points. 7 points for Colin Gobble. Cade Gobble played, didn't score. Klein played, didn't score. Also, Jay McPhail played right much there, but he didn't score any points either. 5 turnovers for Patrick Henry. Only 3 players scored for Castlewood. Caden Dishman into double figures. He has 10. Peyton King with 5. And Jimmy Schaus had 2 points. Nobody else scored for Castlewood. And 6 points only in the second quarter. I think if I said Patrick Henry scored 27 in the second quarter to really spread this game out. The big factor of the game, 18 turnovers for Castlewood. You know, that's 18 possessions that you don't get a shot at the basket. That just destroys your offense.
Sure does. Can't begin to win games that way.
Not sure about the rest of the week. I know we have Eastside and Lebanon on WXLZ on Thursday night. Now, there's going to be a tournament going on up at Honaker, and the boys may be up at Honaker on Friday night to carry that game. I'm not dead sure, but I sort of suspect that they've got a 4-team tournament going on up at, they're going to play Thursday night. I know Patrick Henry's there. I can't really remember the other 2 teams, but John Battle's another one that's going to be there. And maybe Patrick Henry might be involved in that tournament. But anyway, Thursday night, I think 2 winners will play each other on Friday night. 2 losers will play on Friday night. And I wouldn't be surprised if we don't broadcast the Honaker game particularly.
Yeah, I think the Honaker guys will do that one probably. We're about set to go here with second half action. Castlewood trails at 42-17 at the half. And they'll have the ball to start things. McConnell inbounds into the corner to Dishman. Back outside to McConnell. In to Glover. It's knocked away. Stolen by Hall. He takes it to length of the court and lays it up and in on the other end. So he picks right up where he left off.
It gives him 20 here early in the third quarter. Henry almost stole it again, but bounced it out of bounds.
McConnell will play it again from the baseline. They need to try to get it in the middle of the court more than they have, but here they try to do that and almost throw it away again. McConnell retrieves it ahead to Dishman. Dishman down the lane, tries to scoop it up. It's blocked and taken away by Hall. Hall runs out of there with it. A long pass down to Blevins. Blevins up and in good on the other end. Now here's another steal by Gobble, Cade Gobble, and he drives into the basket and runs into McConnell, and McConnell goes down hard in the floor.
So they called a charge there on him.
I'm thinking they called a block on McConnell. Jamie, it looks like.
No, he called an offensive foul.
Did he? I thought Cade Gobble looked like he was going to go to the free throw line, but he just was hopeful, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be played from the baseline by Schaus, and his pass is tipped, goes right to Cade Gobble. He lays it up and in good, and it's quickly 48-17, and Castlewood wants a timeout. We'll stay here with them for this timeout. Castlewood still just, their pass is just not very good. They're not doing any ball fakes or anything, and
well, you know,
Patrick Henry's getting their hands on everything.
They're getting the ball and they're throwing it into the corner, which makes a pretty easy trap. And rather than try to get it into the middle, and they just, I don't know. The last 3 games I've seen them, you know, teams have played this three-quarter court trap, and they just are unable to handle it.
You know, the other thing that hurts Castlewood, they don't have, what, 6 or 7 players, and it's hard to work on the press.
It's hard to practice.
They don't have people.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have, you know, the JV boys out practicing, but, you know, attacking a JV press and a varsity press is 2 big difference.
Different animal altogether.
Yeah.
It'll be Castlewood basketball. He did call a charge.
And Patrick Henry's matching up full court here with, looks like maybe with a man-to-man press.
Glover runs the baseline trying to get it in. Now he gets it in to King. King back to Glover, and Patrick Henry falls back. Glover into the corner to King. Back outside it goes to Sanders, to Schaus. Out deep. Schaus gets it to Dishman down the lane. He gets all the way to the rim, up and in good. Nice give and go there by Dishman and Couch, or Schaus. Good pass from Schaus. There's Blevins on the other end, kicks it all the way into the corner to Hamilton Adair, and he cans a three-pointer. Castlewood gets it across as Patrick Henry falls back pretty quickly. Goes in the corner to King. King's jumper from inside the arc, no good. But Dishman with the rebound, puts it up on the glass from his knees and can't get it to go. And here comes Gobble the other way. Long pass over in the left corner to Adair, and he hits another three. 54-19. Schaus dribbling slowly up, gets it to Dishman in the middle of the court. Dishman down the lane, gets all the way to the rim, but it's blocked by Hall. Out of bounds to Castlewood.
Another case, he needs to pull up and shoot back 5-foot jumper, and he attacks Hall, and Hall's too big. He just made him eat it.
Inbounds pass comes out to Sanders on the left wing. Sanders for three, no good. Rebound grabbed by Adair. And he races to the front court with it. Left wing to Gobble. Gobble in the corner to Blevins. Blevins for three again. And it's 57-19. Is that the third three for Blevins this quarter? Or the second one?
Second.
Here comes Glover, pulls up on the left elbow and back outside to Dishman. Down in the corner to Schaus. He jumps and shoots from two-point range, no good. Adair with the rebound, or Blevins with the rebound rather. Blevins gets it to the front court to Hall. Hall down the lane, a lot of contact, no call. Should have been something called there. Back outside to Adair, or to Blevins, and his three-pointer no good. Dishman comes the other way with it, scoops it up and in, good. He slid by the defender that time and got it up on the glass. 57-21 our score. Cade Gobble gets it into the front court to Hall. Hall has it knocked away and taken away by King. King to Dishman. Dishman up court, bounces on the baseline to Schaus. Schaus for three, good. And it's 57-24. Schaus celebrates with the three fingers as he comes back up the court. Wasn't sure he was inside the arc or outside the arc though, Jamie. Now Castlewood in the zone. Looks like Patrick Henry going to just try to pull him out of that zone as Adair dribbles out on the outside. Now he makes a move down in the corner to Blevins. Back outside to Adair to Gobble down the lane. Puts it up and in good off of the glass. Nice move by Cade Gobble. Glover with it in the middle of the court. Patrick Henry falling back into man-to-man now. And it's taken away from Glover at midcourt by Hall. And he's fouled from behind the Glover, but he lays it up and in good. He'll shoot for the three-point play from the free throw line.
He just picked his pocket.
Sure did.
Pretty good defense out of the big man.
Sure was. 4:08 to go in the third period.
I'll tell you what, he's pretty good big man. He's
61-24 with Hall trying to make it 62. Looks like Adair and Gobble go out. Colin Gobble comes in.
Hall makes the free throw.
Also in the game is one player we don't have a number on, Jamie.
Well, I'll have to make another trip. Number 11, right?
Number 11 for Patrick Henry. We don't have his number on the list. Here, Sanders gets a pass to the free throw line to
Dishman.
Glover. And Glover gets it to Dishman. Dishman shot no good. Patrick Henry comes the other way with it down inside us. Blevins shot no good. Dishman with a rebound, races the other way. Tries to take it all the way down, puts it up left-handed, no good, but the rebound chased down by Blevins. Long pass ahead for Gobble. Gobble gets it out in the corner. Back to the no-name player. He puts up a three, and he's fouled by King. Number 11 that we do not have on the roster.
He'll go to the line shooting three, though.
He could be a JV player they brought up or something that they don't have on the roster yet.
We'll get his name for you as he's on the scoreboard. I'll have to wait till the end of the quarter, though, to do that.
Yeah, he makes the first one. And the second one. He shoots free throws well, and say that.
Yeah, good-looking shot.
McConnell comes back in with Harvey for Castlewood as King and Glover leave. So it'll be Schaus, Harvey, Sanders, McConnell, and Dishman. And number 11 makes three of three. And a 65-24 our score. Big lead for Patrick Henry over Castlewood. Schaus with it on the wing, back outside to Sanders. Sanders gets it back to Schaus out top. Schaus dribbles down, dumps it on the baseline, and Dishman spins in the lane, puts one up left-handed, no good. Schaus with the rebound. He tries to scoop it up on the other side, but it's blocked by Adair.
Didn't have a prayer to make that one.
Or by Blevins, rather. Long pass ahead for Blevins, and he can't control it under the basket. It's taken away by Dishman. Castlewood will come the other way with 2:50 to go in the third. Right wing, it goes to Sanders. Sanders tries to feed it into the post, knocked away and stolen by Patrick Henry. They get it to Klein. Klein into the front court. McPhail in the game now, top of the key, down inside to Blevins, out in the corner to Klein. Klein for three, no good. Rebound grabbed by McConnell. McConnell's pass almost knocked away, but picked up by Sanders. And Patrick Henry's kind of calling off the dogs here in that press, but Sanders throws another one to the left wing. Just a real unforced error there. Threw it over the head of McConnell all the way out of bounds. Wasn't anybody defending that pass. Fred Self, the Patrick Henry coach, don't think we mentioned his name, but he's over there shouting directions. He's kind of called off the dogs as far as the press is concerned. Now here's a steal by Harvey on a bad pass by Patrick Henry. He races to the front court, pulls up, two-pointer, no good. Dishman with the rebound, back up, no good. Dishman gets it back, puts it up again, no good, and fouled. And he's going to get a technical for that, I believe. Well, maybe not. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, they teed him.
I think they do. He slammed the ball down. It bounced all the way up over the goal. So I think Patrick Henry will shoot the technicals first. And
Well,
then,
Dishman will shoot his 2 fouls first, I
I
think.
thought they'd shoot the technical first. Guess not.
Well, in the high school, I think Patrick Henry will get the ball after the technicals.
Referee's explaining to Dishman what he did wrong.
That's a good bit of officiating right there. I like that. He's just, very gently.
Yeah, he's not chewing him out.
Chiding him. Well, he's chewing him out, but doing that in a nice way.
He's just explaining to him what he did wrong. I think we're going to have a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back with the results of all this in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. What was his name?
Trevor Jackson. All right, Dishman's at the free throw line. I think he's going to shoot the 2 shots.
He bounced the ball real hard up through the goal, and up to the top of the backboard after that play under the basket.
Well, I think he's probably just mad at himself. He makes the second one. I guess he's just kind of frustrated, and I can understand that, but you absolutely
can't do that.
You can't do that. Anyway, Jackson's on the line. He's going to shoot the technicals. Just made 3 in a row.
He's going to get in the scorebook in a big way just from the free throw line.
He doesn't miss anything, boys. It goes right through the bottom of the net.
Why hasn't he been playing? Got another one, nothing but net on those 2.
Yeah, he's got a nice shot. It'll be Patrick Henry's basketball after the technicals.
Colin Gobble in the game along with Adair, Jackson, Klein, and McPhail. They get it into Jackson in the backcourt. He goes right wing to McPhail. Back to Jackson over on the left wing. All the way across McPhail down to the foul line to Adair. Out in the corner to the left-hander, Gobble, Colin Gobble, and he cans the 3. And it's 70-26. Castlewood goes down in the corner to McConnell. He steps inside the three-point arc, puts up a two-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Colin Gobble. To McFair, to Jackson, down inside to Klein. He gets it back out to Jackson. Jackson dribbles down on the baseline, back outside to Klein. Klein guarded by McConnell out deep to Adair. Adair's hanging on to it out there. Taking the time. Inside of a minute to go here in the third. Now he gets it to McPhail. Down cross court to Jackson. He drives in at the foul line, puts up a jumper, no good. And Harvey comes away with it for Castlewood. Gets it to McConnell, back out to Harvey. Harvey dribbles into the foul line, dumps it down low for King. King open, misses the easy one in close. And rebound pulled down by Klein. Get it into Gobble. Colin Gobble in the front court to McPhail. McPhail to Klein on the left side, back out to Gobble. Gobble to Jackson. Castlewood still in the zone. Almost steal cross court to Klein. Back to Adair. Adair for a long 3 at the buzzer, no good. And we'll go to the fourth quarter with Patrick Henry leading Castlewood 70-26. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. With high for fourth quarter action, it'll be Patrick Henry basketball. Comes into Jackson. Jackson to Gobble down inside to Klein. Klein puts up a wild shot, knocked away and retrieved by Harvey of Castlewood. He gets it into the front court. Bounces it across to Schaus, and Schaus is fouled by Jackson. Trevor Jackson trying to cut him off to get that pass and rammed into Schaus.
Only 13 foul against Patrick Henry.
They're going to run the clock now since the deficit's more than 35.
This is the third game this year I've been where they've run that clock.
Pass down inside to Harvey, puts up a runner in close and no good, and Patrick Henry comes away with it. Gobble in the front court to Jackson, left wing it goes to McPhail. Down inside for down inside there for Klein, and back out to Gobble. Gobble shot no good, and Castlewood comes away with it. Get it to Harvey. Patrick Henry in a zone. Will Dunn in the game for Patrick Henry as well. He hadn't been in there before. McConnell with it on the right wing. Skip pass all the way across, bad pass. Klein takes it to the length of the court as he stole that pass intended from one wing to the other, which is not a good idea. And he lays it up and in good. It's 72-26. Harvey with it on the outside to Schaus. Schaus pulls up on the left wing for three. No good off the corner of the board. I think somebody got a hand on that, I think. And Jackson runs to the front court with it. Pushed hard by Schaus to Gobble. Gobble tries to feed it inside to Klein. It's stolen away. Picked up by McConnell. Long pass ahead to Harvey. Harvey pulls up on the left wing across to Sanders. Sanders to Schaus. Schaus in the corner for three. No good. That looked good for a minute.
Yeah.
And McPhail brings it to the front court. 72-26, Patrick Henry lead. Jackson on the right wing, bounces it inside for Klein. Klein shoots over top of Harvey, good. Banks it off of the glass, good. 74-26. Sanders taking his time as he comes to the front court. Left corner to Harvey. Harvey pulls up starts out towards the center of the court and then pulls up, puts up a long three, no good, and Patrick Henry with the rebound. They bring it the other way. McPhail with it on the left wing, back out to Jackson. Jackson bounces into Dunn to foul line, right back to Jackson. Out to Gobble on the right wing, down on the baseline. Tried to pass it inside to Dunn, did Klein, and it's taken away by Castlewood. I think Glover got a hold of that one. McConnell out top, gets it to Harvey. Harvey's pass is stolen by Gobble. He pulls up in the front court. Back out to McPhail. McPhail to Jackson. Jackson in the corner to Dunn. Back out to Gobble. This is Colin Gobble, the left-hander. He bounces it to Klein, slashing through, and a whistle and a foul. It's a lot of contact there, and I think he called Klein for a charge, didn't they?
They got somebody for a charge.
It's Klein, I think his fourth, or his first rather.
Only 14 fouls, so that's a non-shooter. We're halfway through the fourth quarter.
74-26, Patrick Henry with a big lead. Here's a shot from the wing by Harvey, no good. And the rebound fought for, almost taken away from McPhail by King. And finally, Patrick Henry controls it. Getting to head to Cade Gobble, who's in there now. Back out to Jackson, to McPhail, to Colin Gobble. Back down inside to Cade Gobble, swinging around to the left to Jackson. He slashes inside and passes it out in the corner, and it's taken away from Cade Gobble by Glover. And Glover gets it to Harvey. Harvey into the front court. Long pass, tried to pass it all the way across court, did King. That's, again, not the pass to make. It's easy interception for Patrick Henry. Gobble comes with it. Colin Gobble into the corner to Dunn for three. No good. He doesn't get to play much, and their bench was wanting him to score. Castlewood gets it out on the left baseline to King. His shot no good from 2-point range. Goes down inside to Harvey, turns and gets a good look at it, but he can't get it to go. And Patrick Henry with the rebound. 2:40 to go in the game now. Patrick Henry kind of taking their time, trying not to run the score up too much, I think. Goes to Dunn in the corner again for three. Good. Big high arcing shot by Will Dunn. And the bench explodes over there for Patrick Henry. 77-26 on the three by Dunn. Glover with it at the foul line. Dumps him up down to King, slashing off the baseline. His shot rolls out of there. And Patrick Henry comes away with the rebound. And Cade Gobble will take his time getting it up there. Gets it to Jackson. Back to Gobble. Cross on the other side to McPhail. McPhail for three. Banked in good. And big smile from McPhail. Don't think he meant to bank that one, Jamie. But it's a bank in three.
The bank was open.
It was. 80-26. And timeout Castlewood. Patrick Wade, I think he wants to a 30-second timeout, and he may just want to go ahead and play here. He's just trying to call a timeout to get players in the game. He's got McConnell back in there along with Glover, King, Sanders, and Schaus. McConnell inbounds from side court. Gets it back. Bounced inside to Glover. Glover puts up a shot. No good in the lane. Dunn comes away with the rebound.
Castlewood's had some good looks there. They just can't make them.
No, they can't make them here against this zone, laid back zone of Patrick Henry. McPhail gets it to Cade Gobble, back to Jackson outside to Colin Gobble to McPhail, back to Colin to Dunn, down in the corner to Jackson, back to Dunn on the right wing. Back outside it goes to Colin Gobble. Slashing into the lane is McPhail, puts up a runner right in close off of the glass. Good. He did mean to bank that one, I think. Inside of a minute to go now. 82-26 our score. Long three-pointer out of the corner by King. No good. And that might have been Sanders shooting that one. Couldn't tell. 40 seconds now, and Patrick Henry trying to hold the ball out. Gobble with it, dribbling away. Schaus comes out to pick him up. And now he's getting the 5-second count. Takes it to the other side on the dribble, leaves it for Jackson. Jackson leaves it for Colin Gobble. 20 seconds to go, and they're just trying to dribble out the clock, and Castlewood pretty much content to let them do that. And it goes to Jackson on the right wing. Bounces it back out to Gobble. And that's going to do it from here at Castlewood High School. Final score, Patrick Henry 82, Castlewood 26. We'll be back to wrap things up in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ.
82-26, Patrick Henry defeats Castlewood. First of all, let's look at the Patrick Henry scoring. The leading scorer was Jay Call. He had 23 points. Close behind was Hamilton Adair, who had 16 points. 13 points for Dalton Blevins and 10 points for Colin Gobble. That's 4 players in double figures. 5 points for Jay McPhail. 4 points for Cade Gobble. Bobby Klein had 4 points. 3 points from Will Dunn and 5 points from Trevor Jackson. Hey, not Larry. My old friend Larry Hall standing here. I need to hang around there a minute. Hang around just a second. All right, easy to sum up Castlewood scores. Dishman ended up with 16 points. 5 points each from Jimmy Schaus and Peyton King. And that about does it. Anyway, final score from Castlewood, what was it, 82-26. Patrick Henry with a big win.
For Madison back to station, Merle Allen, I'm Jamie Farley, wishing everyone a good evening. This has been a sports presentation of WXLZ. Good night, everybody.